What's up, everyone? Nethervoid back, more Cities Skylines for you. Episode 90! Episode 90. We haven't seen this game on my channel in a little while. Because, honestly, I got kind of tired of it. This traffic's never been very great. And that turn is really sharp. Anyway, every time I log in, I start seeing all these issues that I want to fix. I don't even know if I can fix this one. I want to make that turn not so sharp. Let's see if I can do it. But I want to stop traffic because I don't feel like having them have to worry too much. That's going to be tough because I have to go underneath this walkway right here. So, and the snap. Never, well, sometimes it's a friend. A lot of times it's not. There we go. Much better. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's upgrade that to one of these. Freeway. Oh, why did you do that? And this is why they need a Control-Z and undo function. Oh my god. Oh my god, my OCPW is going nuts. What's that? Somebody corrected the OC, well, not correction, but they said for better clarity on this whole subject, that OCD is actually a pretty bad medical condition, kind of, and so a lot of people don't have that. What they really have is obsessive-compulsive personality disorder, so OCPD. Or personality, I thought it was disorder, but maybe it's personality something, but not disorder. But that's kind of what I have. I really don't have OCD, because he said, this guy, and I can't remember who it is, I never remember who said anything, I just remember what they say, well, hopefully, is that if you had OCD, like, you would know, because it's really bad, and so you probably don't have OCD, because if you did, you pretty much would know. And I don't, again, I think I've mentioned this before, why are these walkways so freaking high? I don't understand that. I never have. I probably never will. And this isn't gonna, yeah, you know what? I needed to turn this more. Let's do that. This was actually, that was the problem I had last time. I should have turned it more like this. Now when I do a page down, I won't have issues with that corner so much. See? It just has to connect. That's a sidewalk connection. I think that's how it works. It helps the pedestrians. It lets them know where they can path. If it's over here, I don't think, if the sidewalk doesn't connect, I don't think they recognize it as a walkway. So that's a much better turn right there. But actually where the traffic is really horrible, or not horrible, but something's really messed up with the system is, that's better, is over here in the James T. Kirk district. It's really jacked up. This one right here. Look. Oh, it's fixed. Did I save it? Oh, I went off the autosave. I didn't want to do that, because, like, if you look at over here... I don't care about that. Oh! Weird! Oh, that's good. Okay, so I fixed this as well. I added some extra ways to get to the freeway here, because we were having some issues with this being, like, an intersection for basically 4 different ways to go here. Basically, people trying to go this way from here are crossing over from people trying to go that way. So that was a big problem. So I made this route for people who want to just turn right here. So the only people going this way want to come over to here. And people going, well, that still happens, but that's okay. Basically, I took out one of the flows of traffic to make split this intersection up into 2 intersections in a sense. I did the same thing over here. There's a little bit of... Is there a light here? Why are they stopping? Do they not know what to do? Why are they... Don't stop. What are they doing? That makes no logical traffic sense at all. Why would you do that? Autosave. Kicking my ass again. That I don't get. I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. So, I was saying, basically took almost half an episode, that this was really messed up. This thing went this way. This went that way. There was another one of these turns that went the wrong direction too, and now that traffic has pretty much been fixed. The traffic over here is not as bad as I thought. I think it's because a lot of people are coming in this way, to get into this district. Which you can see they're crossing, yeah, see they're crossing over a lot to get over here. They're using this side, which is really good for us because this is a really messed up intersection. This is way too short. This traffic gets backed up into the intersection, which is pretty bad. Eventually, I might have to move this whole thing back to here, kind of like, I already said this in a different video, but back like we did over here. This is an altered version of that same thing because I didn't want to take up so much space I needed to save it for the district. So, we're pretty much done with everything. I also... Again, I recorded like pretty much half of an episode and then killed it off because of something. Oh, we don't have water over here. But I added in a bunch of homes right here, filled that in. Pretty much, I'm trying to get it set up to be completed, to be done. We only have a few episodes left of this. I'm going to make it to 100 if I go into the 90s because you're going to be damn sure that I'm not going to just leave it at like 95. No way in hell. But I did want to make a district over here. I want to make another commercial district, because if you look at the James T. Kirk district, I did fill the rest of it in. So if you look at zoning here, I zoned in all this stuff. There was a couple things over here and zoned in everything over here that I want to zone in. I also put in a lot more zoning here in the Bright Heights district on that video that I trashed because we had a lot of industrial demand. And then we had some residential demand, which I basically put in all this low density stuff. Oh, that's fine. And then put some more zoning in here over in Summers Hills, the glorious, massive, titillating Summers Hills. I'm just gonna keep using that and abusing it. I love this district. This is one of my favorite residential districts. It just reminds me of a giant city. This reminds me of Manhattan quite a lot, actually. High rises basically everywhere. Rows and rows and rows and rows. I love that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I was thinking about putting a couple 6 lanes off this, and I actually destroyed this, and that's what made me just say F the video, because I didn't want to rebuild any freeway. I was not having a good day. But instead, I think I'm going to do this double, what's this called? Double roundabout system? Because I know high-density commercial needs a lot of traffic throughput, a lot of bandwidth. So I'm going to put one here and one here, I think. And then... Well, I'll put it as close to this as I can for this one, and then as far this way as I can for this piece, because I want I want to even it out, and it's evened out on volume of space, okay? So that volume of space is approximately equivalent to that volume of space, right? So that's how I want to do it. So why don't we get this one in first? Let's do that, and it's going to kill off a lot of... We're going to take a chunk out of Summers Hills. I know everybody's crying about that because Summers Hills are glorious. I mean, they're glorious, guys. They are just... Yeah, I love them. I love that district. That's what I'm really talking about. So if you pop this thing in there... That's what they both said, hopefully. Okay, so if we put that in, we're probably going to have to do it right there. Because I'm not going to alter this. Why is it moving incredibly slow? Is that lag? I think that's lag. Now it's not lagging so much. It's lagadocious. Do I have... No, okay, I killed off other games. I thought maybe it was another game. I probably should shut my machine down. So we're going to have to kill off a little bit of this area right there. Let's just do that. We don't really care. We could pause it if we're going to be nice. I guess we'll pause it. It's probably going to eat up... Well, it's going to eat up this anyway. That's going to have to go. It's probably going to eat into this. Let's do that. We might have to reroute this back to there. I think we can do that. I think it will still work. I think. How does this thing work anyway? It comes out to here, it goes like this, and goes that way. Yeah, that should still work. We'll fix it. We'll figure it out. Let's destroy some freeway. That's as far back as we can destroy, I think. Might be able to destroy a little bit further back, but I think that's probably correct. And that's going to go about... No, seriously. Okay, let's destroy some more. Maybe like that. This better fit. This is one of the easiest ones to fit. And you know what we're having problems with? This. Okay, well, there you go. Let's just kill it. Kill it in the face! Really? It's not going to fit. Space... Oh, it's occupied by a school. Okay. Move the school. Well, this isn't going to work anymore. This not going to work here anymore anyway. There, that'll work. For now. We might have to move that school again, because probably right next to another school. Well, there's the other school. We'll deal with that in a minute. We'll fix the... We'll have to do some plastic surgery on the hills over there. Slope too steep. Kind of expecting that. Over here I did get some blue. Slope not too steep. Why would it... Why would it be work right there? We could move it. We could move the freeway a tiny bit. I don't think we're going to get rid of that slope too steep. There is a lot of slope over here. Why is it snapping? Is it snapping to that? Because I don't care about this. Why don't we just kill this? I can redraw that. I want to put it where I want to put it. I don't want it to snap. Okay. So if we do this, we might have to turn it a little more, actually. Let's do it. Let's put it... Maybe turn it slightly more. See, that turns the freeway a lot. That's okay. That's going right there. So... We do have to redraw the hills, but I think it's not going to be too bad. I don't think it's going to be horrible. The other one's going to go here. This is going to be a little more tricky because of this. We can't... I don't really want to screw with that too much. But we can totally screw with this. Let's just start destroying to our heart's content. So I don't know who... I think not Jack Brennemeyer. I keep saying that dude's name, Jack Brennemeyer. I must have a hard on for that guy. It's not Steve... It's, that dude, Randy Stevenson. So, Randy Stevenson is designing this new district. Actually, there's been some drama for Randy Stevenson on the national level. He is an alcoholic, it came out. He was, has got a DUI while he was doing another project somewhere else. We're just going to destroy that park because we don't care about parks. And so he's really lost a lot of his nationwide fame, and this really is not working for me. And so he's really had to take a break from development here. And so, but the people of Nethersville really love him. We're going to have to screw with this. It's just going to have to happen. I really don't know how this is going to work now. We could make it come through. Well, it won't go over that. I really don't think that's going to work. We could turn it more right here, I guess. This has to come back, though. It's going to have to do something else. We'll have to figure that out. This is more important. But anyway, the people of Nethersville have been saying, hey, just come back and develop here. We love you, Randy Stevenson. And his relatively new wife, Rebecca, has really been supportive of him, trying to get him back on his feet, saying, babe, it's fine, it's not a big deal, you know, we'll just take care of this, why don't you just go to AA, stuff like that. There's more to the Randy Stevenson story that we don't know about, and we'll probably be getting into that hopefully later, but let's put that there. He likes it. Randy Stevenson likes that one there. This is possibly not going to work all that well over here. We've always said those are really invasive entrances. That's way too deep off the freeway. There's no way I would ever... Thanks. That was perfect. Thank you very much for destroying that for me. That was a joke, by the way. Anyway, so the city of Nethersville's like, hey, man, just come develop here. We love you, you know. We've always loved you. You've been great for us. Developed all these great areas and stuff. Just come here and develop. He's like, fine. I'll develop your new commercial district over here. So I don't know who we're going to name this after, though. I don't know what it's going to be called. We will figure that out in a minute. I'm too busy getting these freeways in to care too much. So let's get this sucker in. That's what she has always said. If she stops saying that, it's time for her to stop altogether, if you know what I mean. You probably don't. That's okay. Sometimes, like, when I start doing commentary, I just kind of start talking because I'm concentrating on what I'm doing and not caring too much what I say. Why don't we just do that? That's actually kind of cool. Why don't we just straight line? Will it not fit? I don't think it wants to fit. It doesn't like being in the middle right here. Huh. That won't even fit. How'd I get this thing in there to begin with? Well, we can... Well, no, we can't. That's part of the asset. Alright, let's just turn this thing. Let's just... Whatever. I don't care if it slows the trains down a little bit. It's fine. And then we'll do this, and we'll turn it again to there, and then we're going to just go over it like this, and then we'll just do that. There we go. That's a... Look at that. That's crap. Maybe I can fix this part. Let's do this. This doesn't need to be so insane. Oh, whoa, crap. Crap happens, I guess. Let's do a turn. Let's do this. Yeah, see, that's way more gradual. That will help with, like, speed of trains and stuff. This is going to be a little more hefty, but that's okay. Okay, so now let's fix this part, and we're ready to rock, I think-ish. There we go. Think-ish. It is a word, guys. Think-ish. Alright, I'm going to need a turn on the snap. And, can we just do that? Oh, there we go. That works. Kind of. It probably should come in over here, but that's okay. Oh, we need to redraw those. Okay, and we also need to do this. I forgot. So, I don't remember what I was saying. I do know that Randy Stevenson's having a great old time over here. I do know we also need to upgrade these dudes to this. Pretty much all over here. Because this is a residential area. People from Summers Heights or Summers Hills don't like all that noise. They just like massive boobs. Like the rest of us do. And those don't want to upgrade. Okay. Fine. Take my ball and go home. I don't care. See if I care, man. Alright, let's alter this. Just give me a massive alteration to this freeway. Just so I can line up and use the assets, because I am kind of lazy that way. Alright, so... I think we're getting some straight line action here. There we go. And, of course, that's the wrong direction, because of... Why would I... Oh, that could be fixed. Let's just leave it. Yeah, why would I bother to draw that into correct direction in the first place? That would be pointless and boring, right? Alright, let's fix the hills. Those are our main priority, as they should be. Ha ha ha. I'm glad you guys are going to get tired of those jokes, because I don't. Alright, so we're going to do something like that. Kind of. And then we're going to have to kind of curve it back this way quite a ways. All the way up to here, and then we're going to curve it again. Boy, the massive hills just keep getting in the way, don't they? They get in the way every time. So how does this work? These are all capillaries straight off of here, right? Hey, that's right, because these go into that, which goes into this. So I think this just connects to here. I did have capillaries off that, but I'm not going to put those in. Right, let's go look it over here. Duh, it's still functioning here. Oh, I did put capillaries there. Let's just put them in to be symmetric. I do like symmetrical hills, by the way. They're kind of nice. Very nice. Alright. And the hills are back. The hills are alive with the sound of music once again. So let's refill this. Could probably move the school back. Refill all this stuff. Gotta refill stuff when you mess with it, you know what I mean? Gotta put that silicon back in. I'm just being stupid now. Hey, if you've come this far in the series, no amount of crass jokes are gonna matter to you. There we go. Let's move the school back. You're gonna be like, look, I don't even care. I just love this series, and you can say whatever jokes you feel. And you probably love the jokes. That's why you're here. I would hope, because that's really all there is. You're just watching me build a city, which some would say is quite dull. So I don't know. It's put in the comments why you're still watching this crazy series. Okay, so that's fixed. The hills are fixed. The surgery is complete. The hills are once again alive with the sound of music. All right, let's. Oh, this one we don't do curves here, do we? We don't believe in curves. We believe in straight, pretty much exactly straight lines here, like that. We still do believe in the good old capillary. That's what we believe in. And of course it wants to turn a weird way, but we don't care anymore. Sweet mother of pearls, or something like that. Anyway, okay, let's get this filled back in. Let's just... Why don't we just marquee this sucker? Probably need a park over here, but we don't have any space now for a park. Ooh, I know what I could do. I could put a park on the slightly on the inside there. We'll put one of these parks. Oh no, it needs to be over here. We'll put it there. There we go. Now let's marquee this thing. Careful, we don't want to marquee over there, so we'll paint that. We'll marquee all of this. There we go. Looking good. Everything is good to go once more. Alright, I think we can turn it back on now. There we go. So Randy Stevenson's little traffic thing here already looking awesome. And these roundabout systems work pretty good. We've already shown that if you put 2 entrances on a big district, it will work. It's working with industry, which means it'll definitely work with commercial. Oh, there's one thing we didn't do. Gotta put this train piece back in, don't we? No, let's just do a straight line. It just doesn't need a curve. There we go. It's a little flat and odd, but that's fine. Our city is flat and odd. That's really all there is to it. This is a weird curve. Why is that curving so much? Oh, probably because I had to center it up to get over the middle here. Why are people stopping in the middle of the freeway? I'm going to redraw these nodes. I think... Are they still doing it over here? They're doing it here too. I think that they're redrawing their paths because nobody's stopping here. I think it's because paths need to be redrawn. That's really weird. I've never seen them do that. Okay, so let's design the rest of this. We only have 9 minutes left. I'm really just don't care. I think I'm just taking my time. So I'm like, whatever. Okay, how does this work? We've got an entrance, like so, and one over here. This is going to be the end of the district. There's really no... I mean, it's going to exit right there. There's nothing... You can't fill this part in, really. So they should basically meet in the middle here, probably, and then split off, and maybe split again right here, and this one can just split up and return. I like that. That's a good idea. That's kind of how we did the James T. Kirk district as well. A little bit. We had some funky things we had to draw in there. So why don't we get to work? Let's get to work. We're going to want a curve on the inbound here, because we want to meet up about there-ish. So let's do something like that. Right? Something like that. And we'll do one from here as well, but this one's going to be a lot tighter than the other one. Something like that. Well, really, yeah, that's actually about right. And then from there, well, we might want to draw the return, because the return path, wow, it's really going to be hard to do. Well, I might have to redraw this train out a tiny bit, because it's just squishing the district. Let's do that. We'll pause for this, because that's a really big piece of national track. Regional track, some would say. I call it national. Regional's fine. I just call it regional, I call it national. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Fratini, fatato, I don't know, whatever. Okay. Like, doesn't matter. Trash! No! I don't care about trash. I care about rails. The good old rails. And why don't we just draw a straight line? Out to here, and then we'll curve it. Well, let's do a little bit of a curve here just for fun. Just to make it look nice. Because you know me, and looking nice and stuff. Actually, we could do a mini curve out to here. That gives us a little more space. Why don't we angle it out a little bit more? There we go. And then we'll just draw this piece in. Like that. And then we'll redraw this because, you know, me and having it kind of make more sense. There we go. That's much better. Okay, that works. That gives us a little more space. Let's turn this thing back on. Actually, gave us a lot more space because I think the rail was right there. So that almost doubled our space right there. It's going to be way better for the outflow. I'm getting some messages. And, okay, whatever. Whatever, brah. Okay, so we got that. Let's get in. Let's get the outbounds in because we know from experience that that's going to tell us how to draw the rest of our district. So this is pretty much going to start right here. And it's going to go up this direction. Wait a minute. Do we like curves in commercial? Not really. We kind of like really jagged lines. But we already started with curves. We're going to keep going with curves. Randy Stevenson says, if you don't put my curves in, I'm going to beat your face. And they're like, fine, fine, bro. Just chill. Jesus. He's like, you know what? To you, I am Jesus. They're like, God, Randy. Now we see why you have an alcohol problem. This must be part of your alcohol issues. And he's like, no, please don't. He's getting all crybaby-ish. Okay. We're going to have to make a massive turn right here. So let's kill that noise real quick. Probably take that off. Because we're going to have... How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? That's going to have to connect right there. It's actually going to have to connect further back. So why don't we do our connectors? That's what we like to do. We liked doing that last time, didn't we? Is we want to do something like this. Right? And then we want to draw it over. And we don't want to turn it too much because it will be weird. Right? There we go. And then we're going to draw it down into here. So we'll kill this, because it's wrong now for us. Page down. Oop, page down. Actually, no, we want it to go out. Right, we're going to draw that from there. So we can do this. We don't care. We can draw down like this. And then we can kind of make a turn right here. Like that. Alright, that looks decent. Decent enough, anyway. Okay, so this is the same thing. We want a straight line curved in this direction, this general direction, but we're going to page down, which tells us kind of where we need to be. We can't turn too hard. You know what? Let's destroy that. It's really restrictive, and I don't like it. And we're doing what I say, because, you know, this is kind of my series, so... Page down. There we go. We're also going to destroy this. It's also incorrect now. Alright, so now that gives us our curve. That's exactly, tells us exactly what we need to do. Oh, that's perfect. Boom. Looking pretty good right there, actually. I kind of like that. So let's do the same thing over here. We're going to kill these because they don't make sense anymore. We don't give a crap about those. We're going to do the outbound from here. Maybe it's good to do these first. I have no idea. But that's how I'm doing them. Page up. Remember, you want to go a little bit past the page up here. And probably take the snap off now. That's a really tight turn. Let's do a curve. Never done a curve on an outbound, but I think it's going to be a good idea in this case. Then for this one, we're going to come down almost right away. We're going to curve this one too. And then we'll take it down, page down. But that's... Let's take off the snap now. We need to curve this thing almost immediately. Let's do it like that, and we'll curve it over here. There we go. So that's a really tight turn, but that's okay. Not a big deal. You know, it would be much easier if I would simply angle that. Duh. So let's do page up. Like that-ish. And then now we can snap, because I like these to be perpendicular. Right? Now we're going to do a page down with a curve. But we can destroy this, because now it's going to be a little bit easier on us. So something like this. Yeah, look at that. That's way better. Oh my god. How'd you like to drive down that? I gotta redraw that. Usually I leave that stuff in, but that looks too crazy. I mean, it needs to look a little more realistic than that. Alright, page down. I might have to... Let's do that. Oh good, it does it. Okay. I was gonna say, I might have to, draw that raised a little bit. Just to give it a little bit more, just to trick it, kinda. Alright, for this, it's going to autosave until we can't do anything. And screw me up. Let's page down this sucker. Take the snap off. We're going to do this one approximately like that, and then we're going to have to make kind of a sharp turn right here. So I can do something like that. Wow, that's really dumb. Why do I even turn right there? It doesn't save me space. Yeah, let's just do it like this. There. There we go. Now we've got everything we need to finish this sucker up. Because now we can just do that. And we're almost done with the outline of this, and the video is pretty much over. This is going to do it. Once I finish this outline, we're done. Episode 91, we'll finish out this one here. So I don't want to do it too much. Let's do it to like that. Then I'll just draw a straight line to connect these two, I think. Like that. Except this is going to go this direction. Like that. And this one is going to go, well, it's probably going to end about right there. It's going to start going the other way. And this one's going to go that way. Like that. There. So we've got the outline set up for this district. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. Something cool. It'll be something cool. Probably, I'm sure in episode 91 I'll tell you. So, as always, everyone, stay frosty.